Today we're going to draw portraits, and I'm going to teach you the proportions of the face. You'll need a pencil, an eraser, and a Sharpie marker or a black colored pencil. And we're going to start first by drawing an oval. You can put your hand in the middle of the paper, and you can trace over the top of your hand just to get a good starting shape for the top of your oval. Lightly sketch because you're going to have to erase some of the marks. Because you're sketching, it's not going to be just one continuous line. Usually you don't get your shape drawn accurately if you just use one line. So you want to kind of sketch it out until you've got it the way you like it. So it's an oval or like an egg shape. It could be a little more narrow at the chin. This will be the chin. The next thing you're going to do is draw a dividing line. This line has to be really, really lightly drawn because you're going to erase it. You're going to erase it. And then that's a vertical line down the center, so a line of symmetry. And then you're also going to divide the space up in half horizontally. Your eyes are going to be on this line. Halfway down from that line, you're going to make a mark. That's where your nose will go. Halfway down from the nose to the chin, you'll make a mark because that's where your mouth will go, okay? Halfway up from the eyes, you make a mark because that's where your hairline will be. And your ears are going to be, are going to come out from your eye line to your nose line. So that's where your ears marks will be. Okay, the first thing we want to put in are the eyes. So, so that you don't put your first eye too close to the center line, you could just kind of finger space is good. And you're going to draw half of an almond shape for the top. And then a finger space for the next eye, half of your almond shape. And you want it to kind of mirror image, be a mirror image of the eye that you just drew on the left. I want to get rid of some of this extra pencil line when I was drawing my oval. Okay, now what I want to do next is finish the eye. I want to draw another half of this like almond shape and half of the almond shape. Try to make the eyes the same size, okay? So you want to try to get them to look the same. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a curved line above the eye for your eyelid. Simple curved line. And then I'm going to draw about a finger space up from the eyelid line. I'm going to draw a curved line for an eyebrow, curved line for an eyebrow, okay? The next thing I want to do is sketch in my iris, the colored part of the eye, and I don't want to draw a full circle because part of the iris should be covered by your eyelid, so it's about 3/4 of the circle will be showing. It should look roundish, but not a full circle. And then your pupils, I like to make them big, especially when we're drawing more of a cartoon self-portrait. So 2 circles, and then I put another circle inside of it for a highlight. And then I'm going to trace out those eyes in Sharpie marker just so that you can see it a little bit better right now. So that was the top of the almond shape, the bottom, and then the iris, and then a pupil, and then another circle inside of there. I'm going to color in the pupil black, but I leave that highlight white. Now I'll do this one quickly. You can take your time and fill in that pupil, outline the eyelid, draw a line for the eyebrow. I would make the brow a little thicker over here and do the same on this side. Usually our eyebrows aren't just drawn with a shape. That's you build it out with lines that represent the hairs in the eyebrow. And might have one higher than the other. That's okay for now. Now we're going to start with the nose. In the spot where you drew that line, okay, halfway down from the eyes to the chin, you're just going to draw a little curve shape. And then from there, a small curve like a backward C and a small frontward C, a curve just to represent some nostrils. And then from here, you can kind of draw the bridge of the nose. And then you only draw one side. You don't want to draw the other side, okay? Now we want to start with the mouth. So our mouth should extend almost to the center of the eye. So it looks pretty wide, but that's the corner of the mouth. So we're going to start with the top lip. I like to do another U shape that kind of mimics the nose, but it's smaller. And then I curve down to that corner and curve down like so. It looks like a frown right now. But then right here, I'm going to draw a curve up. I'm going to curve the sides up a little bit. And then I'm going to draw, that's just your top lip. And now I'm going to draw in the bottom lip from here to here. Okay. And then I could put these in and the lips look a little happier now, not so much of a frown. Okay. The next thing I want to do is I want to sketch in the ears. So remember, they line up with the corner of the eyes and they go down to about the nose line, and you only draw a thin curve shape. You don't draw the whole ear because you're not seeing the face from the side. You're seeing the face from the front, so it's not a profile. So a lot of times kids draw the ears too big because they draw what they know an ear looks like instead of what they're seeing. The next thing I want to do is I want to start putting the hair in, and I want to draw some bangs with kind of like a zigzag line, but you can look at your own hair and see what it does. If it's curly or wavy, you might have a different hairline. You're going to draw that to your ears. I'm going to show you a boy's haircut first. That would be just maybe shorter hair, and then extend it for a girl. So this face could either be for a boy or for a girl. First, before I do that, I want to put my neck in, which should start just around about where the ears are. And then I want to put my line for my shoulders, like so. I can even put a collar for my shirt, or you can put a necklace on or something. If you don't have a large piece of paper, you run out of room for that because we're really focusing on the portrait on the face. And you want to leave some room for your animals because we're going to be drawing some animals into our portrait. So now I'm going to extend this line past the top of the head because that's the part for the hair. And I'm going to sketch in the bottom of the oval from the middle of the ear down. So I darken it up, put a little line here. And now I'm going to draw this side of the hair, just like so. If it's a boy's haircut, you might want to keep it short and end it by bringing it close to the ear. If it's a girl's hair, you might want to make it longer. Okay, it might go behind the head like so. So either way, again, boy's hair might be shorter, okay? A girl's hair, you might extend it, okay? And then if you want to, you can draw a few more lines for how the hair kind of curves this way and then it starts going this way, just for strands of hair, but you don't have to put every strand of hair in. And there you have it. That's your portrait. You do want to take your eraser and erase all of your pencil lines once you're done outlining with your Sharpie marker. And you should use Sharpie. If you use black colored pencil, you have to be careful when you erase because sometimes it will smudge. But if you don't have a Sharpie, a black colored pencil will work fine because we are going to use colored pencil for the rest of this portrait. So there you have it. Portrait is done. Get rid of all your eraser shavings and we're ready for the next step. So I hope you enjoyed learning how to draw the features of the face and learning the proportions of the face. I can't wait to see what your portraits look like, and have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.